So here we see the two properties of air, that is air has a weight and air has a pressure. Okay, so see the next page number, that is on the page number 70. We see that here the they gives us a question, that is find out, is there any atmospheric pressure on the moon. So here you think about that, uh, either there is atmospheric pressure on the moon, so you can find out, because you have to know about if there is a atmosphere is present around the moon, if there is a air is present surrounding the moon, then we can say that the air also have a atmospheric pressure. But you know about, either there is a presence of air surrounding the moon. Okay, so do you find this? You try to find out this answer. Is there any atmospheric pressure on the moon? Okay, so here we see the next point, that is, do you know, under the ordinary condition atmospheric pressure at sea level is about 1,04,00,000, okay, newtons per square meter. It can be measured with the help of a barometer. So for calculating or for measuring the atmospheric pressure, which instrument is used? A barometer. This instrument is used. So here, as we go higher above the sea level, atmospheric pressure decreases. So here, why this atmospheric pressure decreases when we go higher to the sea level? Because we know when we go away from the earth's surface, the density of this atmosphere or air, it become lower. There is a no air is in large amount is present, or the gaseous particles which are present in the air, the amount of this gaseous particle get lowered when we go away or higher above from the sea level. Due to this, if there is a no gaseous particles in a large amount is present, so due to this, what happen? It does not exert a large pressure on the surrounding. So when we go higher above the sea level, that is for this, what happen? This atmospheric pressure goes on decreasing. So here they gives us some information related to the atmospheric pressure. So here also they gives us the activity like this. You can do this activity at your home. Place a piece of cardboard on the mouth of glass filled completely with water. Means here you take a glass, okay, here it contain a water fully up to this level, and on this glass you place a cardboard. Okay, this is a cardboard. You place the cardboard on this fully filled glass water. Then what happen? Holding the cardboard firmly, here you hold this cardboard by your hand firmly, means at a very tight. Then take your hand away from the cardboard. What do you see? You invert this glass, means you take this glass like this shape. You invert this glass in that way. Then what happen? And remove your hand from this cardboard. What happen? This glass remain as it is. This cardboard does not falls down. So why this is happen? Because here also the reason is there is atmospheric pressure is created on that cardboard. Due to this atmospheric pressure, this cardboard remain stick to that glass. Okay, so here by doing this activity you can also understood how the atmospheric pressure work on the object. So here again I explain this activity. You take you take a glass of water. Here I take a glass of water. Okay, this is a glass of water. It is fully filled by the water and keep the cardboard on it. And here in the second step you place the hand on this cardboard and invert this glass. Invert means you hold this glass as a inverted shape. See here I draw the figure. By seeing this figure you can see very well. Here you invert the glass in that way, and after inverting you remove your hand from on that cardboard. What happened? This cardboard does not falls down. Why? Because on that cardboard the atmospheric is work. Here there is a pressure created by atmosphere on that cardboard. Due to this atmospheric pressure, this cardboard does not falls down. It remains stick as it is to the inverted glass. Okay, you can also do this activity at your home. So here we see the next point, that is they gives information about the scientist. Which scientist? See here, in the 1726, the Swedish scientist Daniel Bernoulli, this scientist put forth the important principle that the pressure of the air decreases when its velocity increases, while the pressure of air increases when its velocity decreases. Okay, here this scientist gives us a relation between velocity and pressure. What is the effect of velocity on that pressure? When the velocity means speed of that air. When the velocity increases, pressure of air also increases. If the speed of air decreases, the pressure of that air also get on decreasing. Velocity is nothing but the speed of that air, moving speed of that air. If a body moving through the air present here, they gives us the another information. See here, what happen when the body moving through the air? Okay, when we move through the air, what happen? The air pressure decreases perpendicular to the direction of the motion, and then the air is in its surrounding flows rapidly from higher pressure to the lower pressure. So this also can be explained by the scientist Daniel Bernoulli. Means another information they gives us related to the pressure of the air on a body. When any body is moving through the air, what happened? Air pressure goes on decreases perpendicularly to the direction of the motion. Means when we go straight forward through the air, then what happened? Pressure goes on decreasing perpendicularly to the direction of that motion, and the air in its surrounding flows rapidly. And after that, what happened? When we move this air, move from this through this air, what happened? The air is in its surrounding flows. In its surrounding means the air surrounding that object, it flows rapidly from higher pressure to the lower pressure. Okay, so here we see this another example, sorry, another information related to the pressure and velocity. Okay, so here they also gives us download a photograph of Daniel Bernoulli from the internet, print and paste it here. What commands did you give the computer to do this? Means here they give us activity, that is to download the photograph of that scientist, that is Daniel Bernoulli. By downloading this, for downloading this photograph, what command should you do give to the computer? Then you try this on your computer, okay, and find out the answer. So here we see the next point, that is they gives us a activity in your textbook on this page number 17. Here by using this activity we see the effect of air pressure on the any object. So how the effect of air pressure takes place on any objects? For this they gives us this small activity. See this, observe and discuss. Okay, take some water in a plastic cup and hold a straw upright in it. Hold a small piece of another straw. I read this paragraph. Okay, hold a small piece of another straw near the upper end of the first straw and perpendicular to that straw. Blow hard through the small piece of straw. You will see a fountain of water. Why did this happen? Means if we do this activity, what is the activity? Take some water in a plastic cup. See here, we take a water in a plastic cup and hold a straw upright. Here we hold the straw upright like this. This straw is hold as it is, and hold the another piece of straw. It is the another piece of straw. It hold in that direction in such a manner. In which manner? Here we hold this straw near to this first straw. Okay, and in which way? It is exactly perpendicular to the first straw, and during this you blow the air through the straw. Here you blow the air hardly, means very strongly you blow the air inside this straw. What happened? You saw a fountain, that is sprinklet of water, as like this. You saw a fountain of water. So why this happened? Why did this happen? So here observe this and discuss about this. why this fountain is formed during this activity. So we see why this is happen in the next lecture. Okay, so today we stop here. Have a good day. Thank you.